Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to show you how I make my homemade salsa recipe. It is delicious and definitely something that you're going to want to stick around and watch and take notes on how to make because you're going to want to try this. So stay tuned. Okay, I was craving some salsa and I haven't made it for a while, and my husband was complaining that I hadn't made salsa in a while. So I'm going to show you guys how I make my homemade salsa. It's my mother-in-law's recipe. It's delicious. All of our friends always ask about it and want the recipe, so I'm going to put it out there for everyone to see.
Mommy,
I need to make the salsa.
I play with that board.
I know, but I need it to make the salsa.
You need to wash that and because I will play with that, okay?
Okay. So first we're going to start with a can, not the small can, but the big can. This is 28 ounces of peel whole tomatoes. And you're going to put it in the blender and make a big mess like I just did. Sometimes I don't use all the juice, but this time I just threw everything in there. So you're going to start with the can of tomatoes, and then you're also going to put in a whole onion. So I cut it into smaller pieces so it's not so hard for my blender to cut it all up, because I don't like running a blender for that long because I like my salsa a little more chunky than like smooth. So it just, to get the right consistency, it just depends on how long you're gonna run the blender for. So I don't like running it for that long, so I like to have this cut up in smaller pieces so that it doesn't have to work as hard to get it all blended up. So I'm going to put in, this onion was big too, a whole onion.
But the onion make you cry, huh?
Sometimes it does make you cry if it's very strong. And then
It's strong now, huh?
you can use whatever kind of peppers you'd like. We just use canned jalapenos, any brand. And then you just add in however many you want, depending on how spicy you want it. The canned jalapenos, the spiciness really just can vary. So I usually put in like 4 and then blend it all up and taste it to see how spicy it is, and then add more if I want it to be spicier, or leave it as is. You can also use like fresh jalapenos. You can use any kind of chili that you like to give it a little bit of heat. And then I'm going to top it off with the leafy part of some cilantro.
I like some cilantro. I know it's cilantro.
And then you're gonna add in some salt and garlic powder.
You need to wash that scene out because I was playing with that, okay? Now you're overflowing it.
I can't use the salt.
I know. You can't salt. That was a weird way to get the salt. She got to climb up and get it for a seat of the order. Well, look, do you want to help me put the decorations? Sure.
but usually it's a full bunch, but this will do. And I'm gonna try it and see how it tastes. And then, like I said, I will add more jalapenos if I want it spicier, but I like to just start with 4 and see how it is first.
Salsa. I want salsa. I want salsa.
Those jalapenos were not spicy at all. So, I'm going to toss a few more in here.
Now can I try some?
Hold on, Bella.
Me too. Will be a little spicy for me.
Here, try it before I blend it up. Let me wipe my hands.
Yucky. Ouch. I'm okay.
You okay? That's why we don't hang on the dishwasher.
Just a little.
Do you want to try it?
That's too much.
No, it's not spicy.
No, it's too much a little bit. What's in it?
I'm going to add a little more salt too.
Spicy, Mom.
Is it spicy?
A little spicy.
You think it's a little spicy?
Yeah. I taste the cilantro.
And you also want to keep in mind that it might get a little spicier as it sits. So keep that in mind. And if you're using, hold on baby, if you're using the pickled jalapenos, you don't want to add too many because the pickling flavor can kind of give the salsa a weird flavor. So if it doesn't reach the spiciness that I want, sometimes I'll just leave it, or I'll add like red chili pepper flakes or like tapatio to it, just to spicing it up. But
Mama, I think yours also better than the ones that they make at the West.
it's still not spicy at all.
Let me try. The last one wasn't too spicy.
So I'm probably gonna have to add some.
Come on, I don't want it.
I'll leave it as it is so that the girls can eat it if they want it. No, go ahead. And then, like as me, oh that's a little spicy maybe. As me and my husband use it, just add some sauce or something to make it spicier. But I'll probably leave it as is for now. So let me show you what it looks like. Hold on. Hold on.
Yummy. That's spicy. But not as spicy as I thought it would be. Mommy, it doesn't really even burn my tongue that much.
So there you have some homemade salsa. It's delicious, it really is. And this is quite a bit. I mean, it's a full blender full. So it will last us a few weeks. And since everything is canned, pretty much like the tomatoes, it should last you a few weeks as well. You can also use like fresh whole tomatoes. Just make sure to peel them because then the peel will get all stuck in the blender. But you can also use fresh tomatoes if you want.